gotta do.
Ball up.
Yeah.
What's going on, people? It's your boy Marv and Oni.
Uni Francis.
And this is another edition of Welcome to My Hood Film. Oni, summertime is full swing, just be the heat wave.
Yep. About to be in another one, probably.
Yeah. Another edition of Grand Line Weather here on Welcome to My Hood Film.
Yep.
We really went from cold weather to what? It was like rain and stuff and something like that.
Hot.
And now we had several days, it was 100 degrees. So happy 4th, people. You know what I mean?
Happy 4th.
And for those of y'all who are big fans,
it's going to be way past 4th by the time.
100%. That's why I was being stupid. For those of y'all who've seen the infamous legendary battle on Versus, Pretty Ricky versus B2K, you are in for a treat.
Wait, that actually happened?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, who won?
The streets say Pretty Ricky.
Okay.
They say B2K kind of was feeling themselves a little bit. You know, Marion decided to bring out the solo hits, and everybody, that's when they lost everybody.
Okay, I could see how that would be annoying. But like when Jada Kiss did it, no one cared. That's a little.
You know why.
Yeah.
You know why.
I mean,
you know why.
yeah,
Come on now.
right. Yeah. You know what?
Jada Kiss come out, you're like, oh, word. And remember, Marion went solo on the Verses not too long ago and got smoked. And everybody's kind of already laughing.
Oh, yeah, that context.
So if
I forgot
do it
about
again,
that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, Marion, bro.
Folks,
come on, bro.
The movie we're about to talk about is basically an example of what happened in real life. Marion got mad about something, things went left, and here we are talking about a movie that Omarion was in. He is not stranger to films at this point. He was also in the lovable but terrible Fat Albert live action movie as the bad guy, for no less. So, yeah, it's Omarion. We're not bashing the man. The legend did what he did. Yeah. But as usual, he was in a hood film, and we have to discuss this hood film. And we brought a guest to help us discuss this hood film. So go ahead, state your name.
Hi, I'm Claire Sattler. That was what was asked of me.
Yeah. You're right. You said the name. I appreciate you for that. Claire's in the building. What movie did we show you?
Yeah, we just watched You Got Served.
You Got Served.
Just Got Served.
Just Got Served. There's another black dancing film, folks.
Mm-hmm.
Black leads. We kind of wish our people didn't really lead this movie, but hey, you know, they was doing what they had to do.
Someone had to make
Someone had to do it, right? You know what I mean?
No one else can dance like that. I guess maybe. At
least the bad guy was the ugly white guy.
Yeah. That's usual hood films.
He was
it's not a tough black guy.
It's
it's a white guy who might be kind of racist.
Mm-hmm.
Or a very dark black man.
Yeah,
don't even middle ground.
Always a middle ground.
No middle ground.
It's a right black person.
Or a very dark black man in the entire
film. Have both of them?
It did.
Yeah.
Black King.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
Black King.
Tropes galore.
So they got the both. Like covering both faces.
Before we showed you this, have you seen any hood movies before?
I do not think so.
Really?
I don't think so.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. I mean, I did Google hood film when you texted me because I was like, what does this mean?
You ready to explain it? You ready to explain it, bro? You just said, yo, we go to this
No, I Googled it and I was like, okay, I know what he's talking about. This is generally what I thought, but mostly I was like, I don't want to be racist with my assumption of black people.
I get you. Yeah,
No,
your first instinct probably would have been right.
Yeah.
At least 75% right.
Some of these movies are so bad, we wouldn't be mad if you said some racist shit, to be honest with you. We just be sitting there like, you're right, this shit was kind of crazy. As long as you ain't say that word, we'd be cool with it. Be like, those black people. We're like, yes, they were very bad, this movie. So You Got Served came out in 2004, 22 years ago, ladies and gentlemen, for you youngins that are watching this. It came out January 30th, 2004, at the end of January, basically.
I was 2 years old.
Wow, damn. We really are some umps, my brother.
Yeah, bro, I know that. Omarion, you just said Omarion lost twice, 20 years ago. Her favorite reference for this movie is fucking South Park. Ain't her fault.
That is true. It's a South Park episode.
Yeah. Well, now you know another thing black people contributed
to
without
South
you
Park.
knowing.
Yeah.
Without you knowing. They didn't even
Sounds
know
about right for South Park.
No, they didn't do that.
They
It wasn't done on
know
purpose,
South
no.
They didn't even know
I don't
this.
think Omarion was looking at that like, God damn it.
Yeah. what makes it funny is you was learning how to walk. I was learning how to walk into college.
That's fun.
That's how old I am, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not afraid to say it at this point. Let's look at this. So in other countries, You Got Served is known as, in Canada, the French title was dual hip hop. In France itself, it was known as street dancers.
Oh, boy.
Germany was street style. Ireland stuck to You Got Served. Shout out to Ireland for that.
I mean, they do speak English.
They do speak English. You're right. I'm not trying to say it like I did. My bad.
I like how they just don't. They're not even going to translate what it would sound like. We're not going to bother translating. Who someone did?
No, but Italy got the best name. Street Dance Fighters.
Ah, come on. I mean,
They saw them just pushing each other. It was like, I got it. Street Dance Fighters.
see, I don't like that because there's not that much fighting. You just get broken up. Now, if they fought, you have a whole actual fight scene, that would have been cool.
Oh, Mario versus
I would like that. Yeah.
This
It would have been better than all the goddamn hooping they were doing.
There was a lot of hooping.
It was like musical theater fighting, though.
Yeah,
it was.
It's
like they bumped each other a couple times, just pushing.
The only time was the girl grabbed the other shit.
Yeah, girl grabbed the other one. That was crazy.
Only the woman had to be the only one to hold down the violence in a good way. Everybody was short. And the people that jumped tomorrow.
Right. Oh no, Marcus Houston. People that jumped him. That's what you
mean?
Yeah.
Confusing.
But it was like silhouettes. It was
like
silhouette.
It still looked kind of brutal.
Someone hung a psych and they mimed it out. Is what that looked like.
Also, somebody turn the lights off. I'm just gonna start running. I don't know where I'm going, but it's not gonna be standing there looking around like. Oh.
I mean, they were right there.
Hey, you got a split second.
Yeah,
you got
split second, I guess.
He danced so much. Your calves is good, man. Get a little run in.
Yeah,
get Shikari going. You know what I'm saying? Just saying. That's all the crazy names. Oh wait, Brazil is Entre Nesta Dança Hip Hop No Pedaco.
That's way too long.
Yeah.
It's way too long.
Say it.
Anyone here speak Portuguese?
No, but I know people was getting mad. They was like, "Oh, you want to see Entre Nesta Dança?" Brazilian friends like, "You got served. You got served, bro. Stop bringing that shit up." Austria is street style. That's all the other crazy, because the rest of them are in their language or their fonts or translation, whatever you want to call it, and I cannot read it, so I'm not even going to play myself. Anyway, as we always do on here, we got to talk about the box office, the budget. So the budget was an estimated $8 million.
Cheap.
That's way less than I thought it was going to be.
And beautiful.
I can see why they saw that now, because like y'all, I feel like y'all should have got even back then. Like, wait, what? Wasn't all of B2K in this?
All of B2K.
They were really only getting like $100 each.
Yeah,
just like
just like in the movie.
Just like in the movie.
Just like in the movie. Just like that. I don't think. Yeah, it was just B2K.
There ain't no way Steve Harvey didn't take at least a cool $1 or $2 million.
By this time, it wasn't Family Feud yet. It was just Steve Harvey show and Apollo.
Come on.
No, you're not wrong.
That alone should have been. I don't need at least a cool million.
You also got to add Little Kim,
yeah.
Lala.
Oh God.
The non-evil Wade.
Right.
I'm sure he was probably some type of famous person, right?
The one who didn't have insane frosted tips.
Yes, he was at the end at the tournament.
Yeah.
The host.
Yeah,
that guy.
Yeah.
She was like, I know you.
The one who had slightly smaller frosted tips.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. So you gotta add in those people. So maybe, maybe that's probably where it went. However, on a good note, compared to most of the films we laugh at's budget, their opening weekend they made $16,123,105. The gross in just U.S. and Canada is $40,808. Yep.
40,000 gross would be so sad.
Oh, we've seen some movies go that route. That's why I said unlike other films.
Yeah. That's like you didn't even release in theater, though.
Yeah.
You released in one theater.
Yeah, we've seen some films
in the Eastern Hemisphere. Yeah.
The gross worldwide, $50,576,804. Props to y'all. We gonna make fun of this movie for the next half an hour or so, but. That's pretty good for the budget. $8 million and you made it back and then some.
I hope they got some of that money, but I feel like they did.
I feel like Steve Harvey's contract probably got everything.
Yeah.
Harvey
got all of the gross.
They here to see me, goddamn it. Like, I mean, I was there for Little Kim and she was brilliant, and I'm mad about that. So that's okay. I did that No, wait, I didn't go see it in the theater. I'll wait for it to come on TV.
I hopped and saw it in theater,
Yeah.
so I spent no money. I did not contribute to the $50 million. However, I was laughing very hard throughout the movie. So.
And I was too.
Yeah, he was too right there. So there you go. We were watching it in the studio. You know what I'm saying? We was getting our laugh on. It's funny. I just saw the summary. I wasn't gonna say too much about it, but I forgot that they had dreams of opening a recording studio.
What? That's not
that
true.
I swear it says in the plot summary. In order to achieve their dream of opening a recording studio, two friends must first win their city's dance contest.
That's just a lie.
Did they say
it's
it
a straight
in the
lie.
first, like...
No.
I know they were talking about their dreams, and Marcus Houston was saying like he couldn't dream like him. However, I also agree with Oni. I don't remember them ever talking.
I think if
just watch the movie, they did not talk about that shit, bro. That's a lie.
If none of us remember it, it must have gotten cut.
Yeah, it got cut.
They were drug dealers.
We weren't making that many jokes during the movie.
Yeah, I know, right? I was like, I heard that.
The only time I want to say it was the basketball. They did not bring that shit up. The first hooping scene that night.
And you know what they didn't talk about either? They didn't do anything else about Leah going to Princeton after that.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Oh, yeah, nothing about
not
that
even
either.
a peep.
Not even a peep.
Yeah.
You're definitely right. It was a...
She's gonna stay at LA Community College for... I mean, Omarion's Omarion, but like...
I mean, she wasn't... It sounded like you were staying because she was broke. That's what it said. Well, he made it sound like that, but I don't
That's
know.
what the money was supposed to be for.
Yeah, that went away.
To send her to Princeton.
Yeah, that went away quick. Well, then now at the end of the movie, spoiler alert, on 22 movie, they couldn't.
Yeah.
They better.
The bad guy in this movie, well, kind of sort of bad guy. He was really a justified angry thug. He died 2 years after this movie came out.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh, the asshole that was being mean to the kid?
No.
Oh,
No.
okay.
This guy.
The drug dealer guy.
Oh, shit.
Everyone.
That's funny.
He
I mean,
died
it's
2
not
years
funny,
later.
but damn.
Because I know what you're going to say. That's why you said that's funny. I know what you...
What?
This movie was so bad. I'm not going to go finish the
Oh,
joke.
I don't want to say that. I was going to move on. No, that's crazy.
Oh, I thought I ain't going to finish the joke.
He got money. Yeah, he's fine. He was fine in the end.
What was the cause of death?
Oh, that's a good point. I don't know. But I know he was in such classes as Life and Half Past Dead.
Yeah, life was great. Life was great.
Sure.
Oh,
Damn.
that's sad.
Yeah, that catches you off guard. Mind your business, bang.
Listen, the movie made money, so we the fools there. We didn't turn a
Before all
profit.
that happened, my man was like, I got my you got certain residuals coming through, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
facts.
My
You
life
know that
residuals coming
shit was
through.
on cable TV all the goddamn time. Shit, I know that's how I saw it.
That is also, outside of hopping in the theater, that is also how I saw it again. Yeah, he was in a lot of, he was in The Replacements. Yo, he was Bad Boys 1? Wow,
Yeah, he had a career.
This guy, it went all the way back. This guy almost there, right here.
Yeah.
So he was in Life, The Replacements, Bad Boys 1,
The Black Kingpin.
Half Past Dead. Oh.
Yeah. Good for Black Kingpin.
Good for Yo, he was in a hood film called Rude Boy the Jamaican Don. It sounds like something on the list.
He's not even Jamaican. I definitely don't want to see that.
And he was in another hood film we covered.
He definitely was. Yeah.
Blue Hill Avenue, which...
Wasn't he one of the homeboys and he got killed? That was him, the father. Yeah, that was him. That was so funny.
We don't want you to see that.
Yeah, that's not...
It's kind of worse than this film. Honestly, it makes this film look almost like it deserves
it's
to be
not for you.
The musical theater of it all really helped.
Yeah, that's basically what all the critics said too.
The spectacle was great.
Yeah, no, of course, that's
kind of...
Listen, just the common sense of it all helped. They don't need the musical theater. It's the only good thing about the movie.
It was a clickbait for their fans back in the day, because around 2004, these B2K, Marcus Houston were on a pretty generational run, at least in our demographic.
Yeah.
They were big. They were a big group, and this movie, I guess, made them think like, oh my gosh, you know how many people are gonna see this because of our fans? And it showed in the budget. But damn, if I was a B2K fan, I probably would have stopped listening after this.
God damn, no, you just don't watch another movie they made. What do you?
I don't think they ever made it.
Oh, they didn't stop me.
Everybody like.
No, there was a. I looked it up in the bathroom. There was a somewhat sequel, a standalone movie.
Really?
I don't know if it was with B2K.
No, it definitely wasn't.
But it was what was it? it
I got
called?
you right now.
You Got Served, and then it was like a colon, and there was like some
A
other
colon
title.
subtitle.
It was 2011.
You got sold.
You're 100% right. You got there's actually
Oh no, I'll say there's 2 more.
it's a trilogy.
No, it
Is
isn't.
No, am I lying? Did you see 3? Right. This one came out the same year. Hold on,
Wait, no,
Is this a movie?
This is
We
gotta
bugging?
be like an extra scenes because it's
You
from
might be right.
2004.
I was about to say, is a trilogy in this motherfucker?
Yeah, like, you got 2.
Oh
right.
no, it's just a dance instruction video.
That's funny as
Oh.
With
well.
I think it looks like I don't think they were
With-
the teachers. It was this guy, Dave
With-
Scott.
Oh.
No way, it says it's featuring. Now these motherfuckers. Oh no, yeah, Omarion was in it. Yeah, Marcus Houston.
And yeah.
Yeah.
Spin-off was,
Frosted
Yeah,
Tips,
Frosted
too?
Tips. Yeah,
The
yo.
spin-off was a dance
They was
video
teaching you how
show?
to dance.
That's
Okay, so that wasn't a sequel, folks. I apologize. It was
Oh,
just a
thank
1
God.
hour dance video. However,
that might be worse.
you were right. 2011, You Got Served beat the world.
Okay, I did hear about. I vaguely heard about that. Beat the
It's like it's
World.
coming back to me, but I'm like, yo.
Yeah, a little bit. Wait.
3 dance crews prepare to do battle at the International Beat the World competition in
This is-
Detroit. In the final showdown to become world champions, lifelong hopes, dreams, and even lives are at stake. Somebody else died in this
There's
movie?
no
This
one
is
selling
literally-
drugs. I don't want to see it. I ain't gonna hold you.
This is literally Pitch Perfect 2. It's Pitch Perfect and Pitch Perfect 2.
Yeah. But Pitch Perfect 2 is way better than this shit.
But I guess Pitch Perfect technically got their format theoretically from You Got Served. That was 2012 was when Pitch Perfect came out.
You're right. It was people singing instead of dancing, and they had a tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Yo,
I feel like that might
that's
just be. I feel like that's
It's
just
just
a
a
thing
regular
people are doing.
format.
Yeah, that might be
Pitch
a
Perfect for the hood? That's crazy.
It should be. Or no,
Pitch
Pitch
Perfect
Perfect
for
is
the
you
hood.
got served for
That's
white
their title
people.
right
Maybe
there.
that's what it is.
Pitch Perfect for the hood.
That's what I'm saying. That's what being said. Fam, Pitch Perfect for the hood is amazing. You got served dance
Omarion
so
should
they
show
can
up.
run.
Omarion should show up in
So
the
that,
next
so that
one.
we could doom. Let's-
Yeah.
Doom.
He should have been in that
crazy.
spinoff about the
Oh God.
forgot his name. It was on Peacock, and the dude had a spinoff. One of the guys forgot his name.
Spin off of what?
Of Pitch Perfect.
What?
It was a dude
Spin-off?
that was on the
Was it Adam Devine?
yes.
Yeah.
I forgot his
What?
name in the series,
Just
but
a
it,
comedy actor. He
Yeah.
was he was the
Okay.
main
I know who
guy.
he is, but
Yeah, the
this
main
is-
guy in the Troublemakers.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
He got a spinoff about just him. I'm not making this shit
Yeah.
up. Omarion should have pulled up in that show.
Pitch Perfect.
He just started being like he's singing in the background, and Omarion was like this and shit. That would
It would be a great plot line.
Great
to be like,
plot
we're
line.
gonna teach you how to dance.
yes. Speaking of which, we've
You got
been
stretch first.
this movie's so bad, the guy's going in circles, ladies and gentlemen. So can you just explain to the people what you saw
Okay.
in your own vision? I don't even care.
In my own
I
vision,
don't even care. What
I was trying to come up with how many Shakespeare tropes I could use to describe this, and then I decided that absolutely none of them were appropriate.
okay, fair enough.
But it's so these two best friends have a dance crew together, and I guess they're trying to open a record studio,
Yeah.
which none of
Yeah.
us knew.
New development, ladies and gentlemen.
One of them is into the friend's sister, and that's a whole thing. But they get a challenge from a rival, crew that they think is going to be an easy win. They get betrayed by someone on their crew who gives the other crew all their dance moves, and then they lose. They lose a ton of money, and then they're having to go sell more drugs to try to make it back, and they keep digging. One guy really digs himself as far in the hole as possible, and man, they can't communicate. Those boys could not communicate with each other.
Hey, you need a movie.
Saved their
You want
lives.
to have a movie? You would have been a 45-minute long movie, maybe.
And then, but they could have just put more dancing in it.
Yeah, they definitely could have did that. Less hooping, more dancing.
Yeah, and then they all come together at the end because they kill a little kid. They don't kill a little kid. A little kid gets killed, and that's their motivating factor
Yeah, that's
to
a very different sentence.
come together.
They killed him.
The movie killed the kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, the writers killed
Literally.
the kid off screen.
Well, who wrote the movie?
Oh yeah, who did write the movie?
I got you. It was
Because
I'm still on the
because
sequel.
what if one of the actors wrote the movie?
I don't,
Then,
I don't think.
I don't think it was them. It was directed and written by Chris Stokes.
oh, okay.
Chris Stokes. Yeah, I remember. I think he did a lot of videos back in the
Yeah,
day.
that makes sense.
Is that a
He's a
white
music
guy?
video guy.
Yeah, it's a movie. Oh yeah. Kind of, sort of.
Huh.
I don't. He
No,
did
explains
BT
terrible
shows.
dialogue.
He did Tubi shows, Tubi
Yeah.
movies.
The porn dialogue
Yeah.
really was.
I don't even. I could have sworn he did videos or something back in the day, or something like that.
Is there porn in here?
That might not be. I don't know if they put those on IMDb.
It shows up. It shows
Okay,
up
I'll
on
take
some
your word for
people's
it.
IMDb's. It shows up. Don't ask me how
Right.
I know this
I
information.
wasn't going to that.
Yo, my guy he's been on the Tubi grind crazy.
Oh Jesus.
But
You know what? Get that bag. Get that bag.
Yeah, everybody gotta eat.
But in terms of movies that y'all might know, You
No.
Got Served might be it.
That-
Yeah.
Hey, Bronx Crime only cost $8 million.
Oh, I remember this movie. It also had Marcus Houston in it. Somebody Help Me. And Omarion was in it too. It was some weird like horror film with both of them in it. Wow, that's it. Yeah, he directed the video for B2K featuring Peter. Bump Bump Bump. We don't want to say it.
Yeah.
He directed House Party 4, which also starred Marcus Houston.
Yeah, bro. That's
He
you love those boys.
He was pimping these dudes out.
Muse.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, see, he did videos for Mature. He did videos for LSG. Yeah.
All the young ones.
Yeah. Shout out to you, bro. You
Yeah.
got the bag, but I don't know what you was writing when You Got Served, but it's okay. He did not write You Got Served 2, by the way. I think they thought in their heart they could do better, and I don't think they did. So, because we don't know about it like that. I don't even have seen
No.
it.
Our rank would be just better by just being absolutely mid.
We gotta find it. If that shit's better, I'm gonna run into a fucking wall. That shit better be better. Like, this is crazy. How is it better?
Just, it could be better just by making a bit more sense.
Yeah.
It's like this piece of wood here, just completely flat. It's inoffensive.
And maybe just
The
like
acting is just fine.
not
Somebody
dropping
gotta
like
justify
8
it.
A
plot
kid doesn't
lines.
get killed off screen. Yeah.
Not dropping like 8 plot
Not dropping
lines.
any plot lines. Not hooping for no reason.
Adding strong but unsensible plot armor.
Yeah. Hell, it'd be more funny to have more dancing. That would really be a bitch.
I feel like
That
this would
really
make
be
a
a
good
bitch.
musical. I actually think that
Yeah, of course.
because of how bad the dialogue was, people forgive that in musical theater.
You're right though, because it's like it's
You're there for the spectacle.
yeah, and it's a boy band who can sing, and their family who can sing.
Yeah, I
Marcus
think.
Marcus Houston and Omarion can sing.
Yeah, that's all they can do.
Oh,
That's probably why Steve Harvey here. Like we have to have one
Gotta have-
guy that can
he
act.
wasn't really. I thought he'd be comic relief, but he only said like one funny thing.
There's nothing funny. In
Well,
there,
when he did the
like, on
Little Miss
purpose.
Kim,
That was funny. But like, no.
no, okay.
I didn't think he was gonna be. He didn't want to work that hard.
Also, hot take. Whatever team you want to call them, with Omarion and Marcus Houston and their friends, they really should have never won anything except maybe the final. The final was the only time where they danced cool because they got people that weren't in the beginning with them.
Damn.
They just hired a bunch of people that were actually good
He
dancers.
said, "I'm not impressed by Marcus Houston on Marion's dance
Bruh.
in this movie."
They didn't even have to lose to Wade with Suddy turning on them. They could have just lost to Wade. They actually was beating them,
With the moves they had.
but
At
they made it
least-
look flashier.
At least getting that
Yeah.
guy was a plot line that they didn't drop.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, they couldn't drop that.
they did mention it multiple times. Can you get this guy? Can you get
Yeah.
this guy? Can you get
Yeah.
this guy? No, he just does it for the art, and then he comes because the kid dies.
Yeah.
That's true. And Sonny was
He was the final. He didn't even. He had him in the pot.
Finals.
Yeah.
he wasn't even needed for
Doing
the
all sorts
final
of
boss. They
crazy
just
flips.
used it to
No,
they
they
just
got-
used it to say that everything
They
is
got
now
established a gun in the movie, so they
Yeah.
gotta goes off later, and the gun
Yeah,
is a
but-
dancing man. The dancing man's gonna come.
But I feel like they gave us 8 guns and then only one.
They did.
Only
Yeah,
one.
you only need that one. It's
Only
like
that
the
one.
like the Green Ranger dagger. Like it will show up when you need it. He did. Came with his Dragon Zord, fucked everybody up. Yeah, they kind of got carried a little bit. That's fine.
That is true.
The team was way better by the end anyway. There was a completely different team at the end. There was no women. They lost the chicks. They lost the chicks at the end. Like it's a completely different dance crew at the end. So it was
You're
weird.
right.
No, I
You're
think
right.
they had 2 ladies at the end. I don't know if it was the same ones that was fighting.
I didn't
No, that was
see
the bad guy team. They got washed.
Oh.
Yeah, really, this movie was just like women are bad at things, and that's
No, because Megan Good had a job that they never said.
that's
That-
that's
That comes
true.
from
That's
one
true.
out of like several other.
They didn't even explain like what she did. They could have said
I
anything,
think,
bro.
I think she was like a peds nurse, probably,
Yeah, she
right?
worked, she worked at the
She was at
hospital.
the hospital.
homegirl,
They said
yeah.
she was at the
Oh,
hospital,
yeah,
and
yeah.
she had like scrubs on with
Yep.
little cartoons. So
Yep.
I'm like,
She
okay.
must have been like one of the top nurses because she seems
Yeah,
she's
she got,
doing
she
better
got
than
her
her
own
own
whip,
girl.
she got her
Yeah.
own crib, yeah.
You sure she wasn't a doctor? Just say she's a fucking doctor, sexist. It doesn't make
That's
any
true.
sense.
I mean, they could have did that. You're right. She could have just said like, "This is my."
She clearly was doing better than her friend.
She could have just said she's my intern. Like,
yeah, that would have been cool too.
Like, I intern. This is my boss. And, you know.
Yeah, you don't want to have that relationship though.
Yeah, they just made Megan good, like the sassy black friend.
The sassy black friend. Yeah.
Usually common, but it's usually not a very attractive woman. It's usually no disrespect, but it's usually a lot of women who are not that fine, and they're usually a heavy set variety. And then they come in and be like, "Oh, I know you ain't talking about me."
They don't usually want to get the main girl to get blown away. But in this case, they didn't care. Like,
it was really interesting that she was also like super conventionally attractive and 2000 skinny.
Yeah.
And 2000 heroin chic skinny.
Can you explain 2000 skinny, please?
However skinny you would get by doing heroin.
She wasn't that skinny.
Yo.
I mean. That's like what the ideal is, though. Okay. Is like so bony. Ariana Grande right now.
This is also making good. She was probably like what, 20 when this movie?
I mean, look, like at that age, but that's the whole thing, right? That's the age where you can be that skinny, where where it's like somewhat kind of healthy to be that skinny.
Yeah.
But like.
She's fine. That's okay. She didn't stay that way for a while. It's okay in a good way.
Stupid.
Making good way.
Let's see.
How old were they?
I got you right now. So currently in real life, that's what you're going by, right? Real life age.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Thank you, IMDb, for not showing me. Oh, there we go. He's 1981. Excuse me. He was like 81. You lying? 1981. So.
So she's like 40.
So 45.
Oh.
45.
Dang.
So she was 23.
Right. So,
okay.
Yeah, so that movie, she was 23.
Okay.
So you were right, early 20s. Early 20s. Good call, sir. Early 20s. Yeah, so.
Black actors, they're getting closer age.
Yeah.
They just weren't living the same life we were living.
It's one of those rare times where she actually played an adult, because most in the beginning, it was a lot of kid roles. That was when, the vibes, back on those TV shows where it was like, oh, you're kids, and you find out they're like grown-ass adults.
Right.
In real life. But they look so good as kids, you're like, oh, cool. Then you see them on the street, like, oh my God, is that drinking a 40? What? What's he using? This didn't see the bad episode. Who's some of your favorite characters in the movie? Like, people you was like, okay, I like you.
Well, I liked the little kid.
Okay.
I liked Little Saint.
Yeah.
I mean, he's like the only character with no flaws.
Yeah, the child.
He's a sweet child.
Yeah.
And just I wanted the world for him, and then of course he got the exact opposite.
He
was hanging out with the wrong crew. That was kind of his one flaw.
Yeah,
he was a follower instead of trying to be a leader. He was.
He was like 8.
Yeah, I know. I mean, most of the time you're a kid, you kind of want to hang out with the bigger kids, but then most of the time you realize like, all right, man, I ain't really trying.
Yeah, but I guess Rico seemed cool because he was like really invested in mentoring Will Saint.
Yeah. Rico liked that.
Buy him a fucking video game.
Oh, you could afford that. Look what they were doing.
It was weird.
I was in Jersey.
It was weird that he didn't let him play basketball with them. I'm like, what do you think they're gonna do? Like crush him? I mean,
they might have. I don't trust these guys.
I'm just saying, bro. 2004, Ruby, Sapphire, Gold, Silver. You could have been a massive Pokemon collector by now. You know what I mean? It was like 3 generations was already out by that time. He would have been cooking kids in school.
Yeah.
Then maybe he would have got shot justifiably. Like, yo, this guy.
Is that a Pokemon tournament with the driving around some grown ass men getting shot at?
I know you cheating with that Mewtwo. Bye bye.
Oh,
that's
Jesus. It. Yeah, that's.
This is super effective.
Terrible. Terrible they killed that kid on screen.
I needed a better reason for him to get killed than
a drive-by
shooting. I mean, it's very similar.
I feel like it could have been so impactful if they had just given him any like chore that they had sent him on, and then he was only there because they had sent him.
Come on.
That would have been so devastating.
That would have been a little bit better writing than what happened there.
It was Cali in early 2000s, so drive-bys were still. Also, I don't know about Cali now, but.
Like super racist. Like you gonna just get hit by a car, my nigga. If it ain't gonna matter how he died anyway. They're not gonna do shit about it.
That's true.
Could he get cancer or something? Like
I mean they
could have just did something where it was like
maybe he got by a car. Why did get stung by bees? Why did he get stung by bees?
That would have been great.
Why can't we get stung by bees?
Well, at least he was gonna get shot, like just like how we were laughing about Stomp the Yard.
Yeah.
He died after the dance battle. So they could have did something where, I don't know, Wade had like goons, or the actual bad guy who was mad about the money that he wanted back, could have came for revenge and been like, I saw your little homie in the street, so I had to do what I had to do. Like, God, there was
that would be too dark for this movie. Yeah, we're trying to do all that.
That was already dark enough as it was.
That's why I get off the screen.
Or what if?
And it didn't involve no characters, you know.
Fair enough.
What if then he just like put him into a mildly dangerous situation? And
Yeah.
that's what
See what I'm saying?
that feels
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
drop the kid off somewhere where there could be a drive-by
Just
shooting.
kidnap him or some shit. I don't know.
Then we had this whole long time.
I know.
We're
It's
talking
only
too
got
much
time
about
to
the
make sense.
logistics of killing
Yeah.
children.
We usually do. Well, not the killing children part.
No,
We usually do argue logistics. But I'm just saying.
We seen it so many times. You know what? I'm thinking about this. Don't make no goddamn sense.
I'm still just upset about the plot.
You don't let a commercial play. I got something going on in the background.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
switching
true.
between the different things.
The plot armor was crazy.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, I'll watch it dance and turn it off now. I gotta say
The
it.
night and day of the diner scene and
Terrible.
him getting
beat up,
beat up. Oh.
I've never seen a diner that let you hang out there now.
Yeah, no.
It must have been a slow day.
No, listen.
Because in real life, they would have been like,
It must have been a time dilation diner. That's what did make sense.
Time traveling diner.
Yeah.
Where do we go? The 1960s.
Yeah. You stay ahead, time moves slowly in this diner. You watch the slowly sun. That would have been cool. The slow mo, just let sun slowly going down and go watch it.
Would have been a better montage.
Yeah.
Did you see the sun slowly going and they're still having
And that
fun?
wouldn't be hard to shoot.
Yeah.
I guess that's the $8 million budget. They had to do what they had to do.
They probably didn't give this guy no damn money.
Also, if you was really jealous about your sister like that, why
He
didn't you
wasn't
just call?
jealous. He
I mean,
just
not
wanted
jealous.
to
I'm
say-
sorry, angry about defensive,
Yeah.
possessive.
Yeah.
Why didn't he just call her when he was looking for his man? He was like, he probably with my sister. Sis, where you at? Like, because that's what he did in the beginning of the movie.
That's
Remember he called her and was like, what you doing? She's like,
Yeah.
walking. What you walking with?
I didn't
what's
think
name?
about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marcus Houston was really a dumbass.
He called one person. He didn't call nobody else. He called him 10 times. That was 9 different calls to different people he could have called.
Unless she turned off her phone too, but he didn't even say that part.
She didn't even turn off her phone. She turned off his phone.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
couldn't. She could.
And she only turned it off because he was getting that number of calls. So
Yeah.
if she had started getting calls,
She would have been like,
she
oh,
would have
must
been
be
like,
serious.
oh shit, something's wrong.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, he a
He
dumbass.
called one person 10
They
times.
needed, listen.
Anybody in a relationship would have probably turned his phone off. Because 10 times, without looking, you would have been like, that's a lot of. You with me tonight, some shit like that.
This was a long time to have your phone off because it felt like hours passed.
That is also
It was
true.
a whole ass daytime when you
It's
got
a
that phone
50-50
call.
situation.
So a worst case scenario, we're talking 4 hours.
It was 2004.
The minutes.
Yes.
He's like, my minutes, you got to call me. But then he called him at night, he should have had no free minutes.
Yeah.
Was that a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I said, oh yeah, I forgot.
Baby. That was a thing.
You did
back
just
in
say
the
this
day.
movie came out when you was 2. So yes.
Once upon a time.
Woo, that was
there
a tough time.
You
That was a
got
tough
the,
time.
it was free after night, and then
Yeah. I think it was either 7 or 9 o'clock, it was free minutes. And weekends you got free minutes. But Monday through Friday, if you call somebody before 7 or 9 p.m., whatever it was, it had to be an emergency.
So
Not everybody felt that way, but
Yeah.
so the you up calls must have had an actual logistical reason for them
yeah,
back in the day.
yeah, because don't waste my time. Even the Texas counted. Don't waste my time.
Yeah, these are traumatized.
These are traumatizing times. It was tough.
Yeah, at 2 a.m. Then I'm like, that makes sense.
That makes
actually.
sense. Like we better be on it. Because if you
No,
heard
now
me,
people just thirsty. Those days are long. I know I remember that.
I'm willing to blow my
That only lasted
No,
for like.
that's what I'm saying. Is that they had a reason back then.
Yeah, back
I think
then.
it
that might
stopped
have
like
lasted for like.
07, 08, I think it started stopping.
I feel like it only lasted 3 years. People were like, this
Yeah.
is dumb.
I like to say Obama came in and was like, yeah, we got to stop this. So it has to.
Why did they appear so like was calling in the daytime? Fuck
Yeah,
it.
It's like if you were meeting somebody or it was an emergency, it was like, yeah, call me. But at night, it's like, oh yeah, I don't care. Talk to me whenever. Call them at 1 in the morning, like, but yeah, we could blame the minutes, but you're also right. There was a point where he should have got up or just say, hey, listen, I have to turn my phone. I have things to do. But he was so infatuated with this woman that he just was like, you know what, this phone don't got me on.
But you know what also bothered me about that was they don't actually tell you what time it is.
Because they can't.
Because they said that like he was getting called in earlier.
Yeah.
So if Elle's getting called in early, and we don't actually know what time it is for David, like they allude to the fact that he's gone a little bit over, but they don't actually say it in a way that like puts him at all in like a
Because-
meaningful amount of fault.
Because they filmed the diner scene in one shot, and they couldn't do anything else in the other scene.
They got kicked out of the diner. For
Yeah, they only could afford to stay there for themselves.
My man Chris Toast was like, how about we just keep him in the diner?
Any other movie would have been like, hey, they went home and smashed.
Yeah, would have been a whole other scene.
Yeah. They're like, nah, we can't.
And that would have made more sense. He could have woke up from the love making and been like, oh shit, my phone was off this whole time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, they just like, oh man, I was sitting there. What time is it? Even
I was in
he
the
asked the
diner
question.
for
He said,
4
what time
hours.
is it? What time is
There's
time?
no
was not
way.
Yeah. Time was never a concept in this movie.
Yeah.
Never. They went to a dance battle at night. They practiced sometime during the day. They hooped sometime during the day. They hooped at night. They perfectly predicted it was going to rain so they could take off their shirts and train.
I feel like they would have just been outside regardless.
When it was raining? Yeah, probably.
And also, it's LA. Maybe it's like they don't rain a lot in LA. They just want to be outside.
As we know in that song, it never rains in Southern California. So there probably was that one day it was like, it's raining, oh my God. I gotta
Dance
dance.
real quick.
I gotta
They
dance.
look angsty in the rain.
Yeah, for all we know, this dance tournament could have happened at 5 in the morning. We don't know what time.
Don't matter.
It don't matter.
This
Don't
is
It's just
true.
like, listen, sun go down, you know what time it is.
And Steve Harvey will always be there.
He will. How did you feel about his character in this movie? Did you feel it made sense?
You're
in
very
this
surprised you
universe?
saw his name in the credits.
He was just so
Oh, yeah.
boring. And like we were talking about, I guess Steve Harvey's just always been old.
Yeah. You know, he's never had a, outside of the Kings of Comedy, and I don't really count, I don't think he's ever had a leading role in a movie.
That's kind of sad.
It is, right? I don't think he's ever had it. I'm keeping it a stat. I'm thinking about the movies he was in. I was like, I don't think he's had a, like, even Johnson Family Vacation, the lead was Cedric the Entertainer. It wasn't him. He just played like the antagonist at the end. So I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
I'm really sitting here like, did he ever have a movie he was the lead? And I'm like, he did not. Outside of this TV show, he didn't really have lead things.
Damn.
Yeah. So in this movie, he was the supporting character, and
He
he
looked like he
Didn't
rested
Cat
Tommy
want to say something
Bahama.
about that? Well, you shit on Cedric Entertainment.
he's in on Cedric's weight.
Yeah.
I think he did say something about Steve Harvey.
Okay.
I forgot what it was.
I think he might have just that. He said something about that. He was funny. He said he was wilding. I don't remember. He wilded out a lot.
He lied out a lot, but
I think he did allude to that.
Yeah, because I was thinking about that. I'm like, he
Damn.
never had a leading role.
Damn.
I mean, he's doing all right for himself. Good
Yeah,
for
he
him.
don't
But
better than me.
when it came to movies,
Hey, listen, fuck it. Now everybody could be lead man,
Cedric
right?
had like 2 or 3 starring roles.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when it was like, it was such a bad movie. It was The Cleaner. I think he was like a spy or some shit.
I'd rather not lead bad movies. I'm not even gonna hold you. If it was a choice
You're not
between,
wrong.
hey, you gonna be a lead in a bad movie, or
yeah.
you gonna have like being supporting cast, but all them shit's gonna be solid, bro.
I think
I'm going with solid. I ain't gonna hold you.
I think that was
I don't need the attention.
He was bad in, I think.
Yes.
But yeah. So he played a man who had a warehouse and allowed people to have dance battles in it.
Okay.
That was what
I
he
didn't
said.
even think
That
that.
makes more sense.
I didn't even peep that he owned that warehouse.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
brought it up. It was his
Okay,
warehouse.
that's funny.
It was his warehouse, and he just decided that people should have dance battles.
Yeah, I really just thought he
Now
was
build
just
it-
some like
I need
friendly uncle on the
You
street.
would think that.
I
Right?
need to see that prequel. I know I'm skipping ahead, but
That's what he should lead. That freak would be
I
fire.
need to see that prequel.
How he gets the lease or whatever, just shit like that. He probably was a dancer back in the day.
Yeah,
too.
that's what
But he
I
did
think.
say a really wild comment. He said a wild comment, and I can't let this man get away from this. As a fellow comedian and entertainer, I think you are a legend. I love what you did. Love Kings of Comedy. Love Steve Harvey Show. However,
Where we going?
my man was talking to Omarion's character about them getting the money. I think it was during the $5,000 when they was facing Wade for the first time. And your man goes, man, I remember we used to race up the street for a quarter. Man, we get that quarter. Me and all my friends be sharing a lick of the stick or something like that. And I was like, yeah, what friends do you have? I never did that with my friends.
I didn't even remember hearing that part.
Yo, he said that, and I said, hey, yo. I was like, that's crazy. That was the craziest comment in the movie. No, that was the craziest comment. It was the white dude on their team, and he was like, yo, everybody's talking about. He looked at L and Dave or whatever. He was like, everybody's talking about L and Dave's beef. I was like, In 2004, it was understandable statement. In 2026, it was like, what do you mean by that? What's going on with that?
Yeah.
That's a crazy statement.
You might be in too deep. Because
Right.
I think beef could still refer to that.
In 2004,
I think beef could still refer.
people be saying beef now. They be like, hey, yo. It depends on how you say it. If
I
they
guess
say
so.
everybody's talking about
I feel
the
like
beef that you had,
yeah.
Listen, my man. Okay, fine. We'll go back to
The
Steve.
first, that steak is crazy.
So I'm gonna be vulnerable for a second here.
Yeah, well.
The Steve Harvey comment. What did that mean?
Oh wow.
Nobody knows, my friend.
Can we break it down word by word?
Sure.
So that
Sure. Oh, so he says
Okay.
that he was trying to bring up the fact that it's like, wow, to see a day where people are battling for $5,000.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, cool.
The second part is what I don't understand.
That's the part. It started off okay, like we used to race for a quarter.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that. Then they took the quarter and went and bought a lollipop box or whatever you want to call it, and they all shared licking it. Yeah. Oh, that's what you didn't see? Oh, okay.
I didn't know what that meant.
No, it's not a no.
It's not a crazy statement. I mean,
it is.
it is.
It's literally that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not euphemism for anything.
I don't know how many friends he had, but he did say friends plural.
Yeah,
so
it sounds like
people walked up with a stick and all went up.
Yeah, it sounds like it cost $5. No, it sounds
25
like
cents.
it cost 25 cents.
About $1.
And all they had 5 friends.
Yep. And
Or
they
maybe
shared.
3, and they all just shared it.
Listen, I know times was rough back in the
Yeah.
day, Great Depression, all this.
They had it 5. You got 5 people on the cruise, so 5 people sharing.
Because the Great Depression was obviously the last time Steve Harvey was young.
Could have been. That could be true. I can believe that. Yeah, but
There was somebody that was walking off the building and
maybe
looked
Tom
down and
works
saw,
different in his universe.
and saw this
He
young
lived in part
character
of town
going,
with
looking at it for his friends. I was like,
Yeah.
jumping up the building was the right move.
so
Like, this is crazy. I would
Yeah.
never do that. I'm
Yeah.
poor, but I ain't that poor.
yeah, it's not. I feel like your brain didn't want you to allow you to take
Yeah,
it literally, but it's literally.
But it was
Okay.
literally.
Okay.
Yeah,
He
it's
was
not
literally,
yeah.
and
That's your brain is working.
no matter whether you think of it in a bad way or not, it's still crazy.
Yeah.
Because even if it's a lollipop,
Yeah.
there's no way
Yeah, it doesn't make no
I'm
sense.
going like
Yeah.
this and then going here.
Yeah, that's
I'm
insane.
sorry. It's no way.
That's insane.
That is crazy.
That's just anti-germ. It's not even homophobic. It's just like that's dirt. That's nasty. You don't know what they.
Why didn't he just say me and my friends all raced and we ended up getting quarters and just bought like a couple of lollipops? I don't know. Just there was
Yeah,
just
don't say
more
that.
things he could have said.
Even that happened a lot.
There could be something like similarly sad but less gross
Yeah.
to share.
Maybe
also-
maybe improv that.
If he did, that's even crazier, bro. I know the director was like, I didn't even tell him
Cut.
to
I
say
don't
that.
care. Whatever.
Yeah, he probably looked at his friend. He probably
He's
looked
like,
at the crew. and was
I'm making $100,000 max on this. So.
They probably didn't have time, cause it was all day and all the dancing and shit. He
Yeah.
probably heard that part and was like, I ain't saying shit. That nigga probably go around showing his script to everybody. Look, it's not there. It's not. I don't know why he said that. I don't know why he said that shit. That's weird.
That's wild. I mean,
Oh.
what a terrible.
Yeah, that's a weird comment. Speaking of bad characters, have you ever heard of the phrase "Whose man's is this"?
Yes.
Yes. Woo! Love it.
That is
So,
dangerous.
The bar's low, but I know
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
phrases.
Oh, I love that. Also, the bar's low for these characters, but you have to pick up the letter. So we're gonna let you go first. Is there a character, man or woman, that you would say that to in real life? You saw them walking down the street and you're like, "Whose man's is this?" Or woman's?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, that's
Put his hands on his sister like
Yeah,
that?
that's a sister.
Absolutely not.
Not forgiving, even after they saved
No,
your ass.
and she literally explained it
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
She said to his face what actually happened, and he just like blinded by rage,
Yeah.
could not think logically. That drove me crazy. Also, as much as I didn't really like Leah that much.
Oh.
I didn't like Leah that much, but it's only because as a fellow woman in STEM with bad taste, I'm like, yeah, she reminds me a little bit of myself.
Oh god damn! Omarion is a red flag. That's I mean.
In that movie?
Yeah.
I mean, they say he was dating mad chicks.
Yeah, they did shit on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he called out his whole list. Like,
That man, that white guy, the white boy had one scene.
He was like,
and
I'm a-
we didn't
yeah.
see him again. Was he at the crew at the end?
I think so.
I think
Okay,
so.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay, yeah,
I think
yeah.
he was there.
Yeah.
For
Okay, yeah, you gotta keep him around.
His share is coming in the mail. Don't worry.
Yeah. You gotta keep because he was
$1,000.
No, there was Isha. He went DMX.
Yeah, he went
on
DMX
this
on
chick,
him.
this
Yeah.
chick, this chick. Paulina, like, goddamn.
He's invited to a cookout because he knew what lyrics he was taking that from. He knew exactly what these
He was
were.
already out. He was like the only one white guy.
Yeah, but he was the coolest white guy.
Mhm.
He was down for the cause.
Yeah,
But I do agree with you on that character. Let's not forget that he finessed his grandmother for $1,500.
Mhm.
Right. Which is, I mean, crazy.
You gotta give her that money back.
I understand getting money for
You
your
gotta,
grandma.
you gotta give your.
1,500 is a
$1,500.
large.
That's a large amount.
You should like give all the money you would have got right back to the
Yeah.
family.
My son, shit.
Yeah, you
that was
shouldn't keep
crazy.
it all.
If I was grandma, I would have been like, that's $5,000. Yeah, no, grandma. Yeah, so can I get my $1,500 back, motherfucker? Like, what the fuck?
With interest? 'Cause
With
you had
interest,
your
please?
sister?
Yeah, like this is crazy. Need my money back.
Mm-hmm.
Who you got, Oni?
Oof.
Oof.
Definitely Al.
Also, Al.
Yeah, of course he is.
Mm.
But the traitor,
Oh, I forgot about him.
because he was being mean to the kid for like no reason. Well, I guess they gotta let you know he's a dickhead. He's being mean to the kids. They telegraphed that. Well, see, he never got his get back. That was stupid. Like, god damn.
Oh, you mean Sonny?
Yeah,
The
they
guy that
yeah,
turned coat?
like, y'all ain't beat him up or nothing. They didn't do nothing.
He
I'm
was
surprised.
on the opposing team at the
Yeah,
end.
yeah, he
And he
was.
did say don't fight in here.
Mhm.
In real life, they would have went outside and whooped his ass.
Yeah, he would have got.
And Wade would have watched. He would have
Yeah.
been like, listen, you chose to do that. We're not really friends.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Also, the light skinned dude from B2K didn't really do that much. Raz B.
No, he lost in the beginning.
Yeah, he
and then
joined
so-
him and didn't do
And then
it.
so Dragon Ball Z shit, he joined him.
Yeah, but they didn't really do anything with it.
He didn't.
he just be there.
Another
Yeah.
one, another gun that was just left on the table.
I thought, yeah.
All he did was instigate and hype up their conflict.
Yeah, it was just,
Yeah, remember they saw him, he was like, nah, you want friends.
that was stupid too. I guess because he's part of B2K. I'm like, well, you gotta be here.
He was in the tournament at the end.
He was in the
on
tournament, yeah.
Marquis, he was on L's team.
Then he, yeah.
I think he was part of when they joined forces.
Yeah, no, he was.
Yeah.
They all joined forces against him.
This might be a hot take, but why did L's team have to be the ones that made it to the finals? I feel like,
Marcus Houston was bigger than Amari at the time. I don't know. It should have been Amari. It should have been.
but just because of like how
Oh,
their
yeah.
characters had played out.
Right. It should have
Right,
been
like-
Omarion.
Yeah, and like Marcus Houston should have come and like apologized,
Apologized.
and then Omarion should have said like, "Yes, come join us now,"
Instead-
versus
yeah, he
him
begged
like
him.
begging
Yeah.
him to be like it didn't make any. I mean,
Yeah.
none of this made any sense, but
That's why I said I would have been petty as hell. Like, oh, now you want to be on my team.
Yeah. Well, let's
You know the rules, motherfucker.
maybe Crystal's like Marcus Houston more.
I mean, he was bigger at the time. Marion was coming up, not
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
lie. But
Yeah.
he didn't go solo until like years later.
Yeah.
So he was just in a group where Marcus Houston was also in a group, but went
Yeah,
solo
by the time he
earlier.
was, by the time
He went solo.
already-
He had some hits, boy.
Yeah, he had some
Ooh,
hits.
my man had some hits.
Yeah.
I still think it's funny that the only real musical touchstone I have for this movie was the little kid who went and became one half of MKTO,
Yeah, that's crazy.
the pop duo behind Classic, a very white song.
Yeah, he had to fit in somewhere. He was like,
Yeah,
look,
listen.
the hood don't want me no more. All right, I know where I'm going.
Listen, I call him.
That's crazy that you found that out. I was like, what? And he played the song. I'm like, I actually know this song. This song's not that bad.
I would not have made a connection. Like,
I would not have made that connection. I didn't know.
What, did you go back to the island, bro?
I mean, I'll be honest, like, I really just wanted to know if he grew up to be hot. Like, that
Okay,
was,
that's
that was
fair.
why I looked him up.
No, that's fair. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And he did.
That's good. That's
And
good.
he
Good for you.
did. Good for him.
Good for him. Who am I gonna say? You know what? I'm gonna hold y'all. I got a 2 for 2. One, I'm gonna say Emerald. I know y'all looking at me like, what?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
First off, you knew it was very valuable merchandise. And yes, you were wondering where L's man's was. You was saying that, like, where's your man's at? I get it. But you trusted these 2 young dancers that you knew ain't have no weapons, no goons, no nothing, to go into this random building and pass off the goods. That's on you. That's not on
Yeah, that
L.
was bad. You just been.
Management?
He was probably being cheap.
Yeah, he was. Because he usually had him get smaller shit. He didn't have him get something like this. But he was trying to trust. I guess, I don't know if it was a test to see if he
Ain't
really
no
did
goddamn
it. But that wasn't no
shit. He was being
test.
cheap.
He trusted him and then got mad.
I don't even think it was. I think he was being cheap.
Yeah,
Or,
and
just
blamed
being
it on
something
L.
good. Or being greedy, like instead of that.
And then you going to say, how do I know you ain't playing this shit? You grabbed his broken fucking leg.
Yeah.
Why would I plan some shit to get injured?
He was not a great criminal.
He was
And
not
that's
a
probably
great
why he
criminal.
got taken off screen.
And then not only did you get taken off screen, somehow, some way, Steve Harvey pulled up to you apparently and told you to stop the shit, and you fucking stopped. What kind of drug dealer are you?
We gotta see the prequel.
I need to see the prequel.
Yeah,
I
see
need
the
to
prequel.
understand how Steve Harvey came up with him and was like, yeah, I knew what to say. No.
So
You had a goon chase Marcus Houston in the middle of the street out of the car. You could have had him do the same. What?
you don't know.
The worst drug dealer. I've seen some bad drug dealers in these hood films. You are bad. I don't even know if you were selling drugs. I don't know what the fuck you were selling, but you was doing some shit. Two, I'm not even
It's probably
going
just weed too.
So what?
It's probably just weed.
It probably was just weed, which is even crazier. I'm not even going to come at a person on this one. I'm coming at the entire fucking dance tournament.
The organization as a whole.
Organization as a whole.
Fuck the dance for my organization, craft and crew.
Fam, you had a tie and didn't know what to do, so you left it up to Steve Harvey, who doesn't even work there? Yes, he did. Don't tell me
They
he
knew
didn't
what
do
they
it.
were gonna do. They were just gonna let it. They were probably gonna split the money.
And then what happened?
And then Steve Harvey, they did let a random stranger come off. That's the who's man's part.
But
Not that
that's-
they didn't have a plan. They had a plan, but like, yo, fuck that plan.
And they
because little Kim told them that she want to do it.
Right, and they still was going to dub her, and they let a random person change the plan.
No, little Kim was not gonna do it. Little Kim was like, oh, I don't know what to do now. Then Steve Harvey came and been like, and then she was like, I like that plan. But the judge was gonna be like, we're gonna split the money.
But that's what I'm saying. They was going to split the money,
Yeah.
and Lil' Kim, even though she wasn't with it, she wasn't going to fight that hard. She was just like, this is crazy. What should we do?
She liked that plan better. She liked Steve Harvey.
But he don't work there.
She don't care. She's from Brooklyn.
But that's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, yeah.
Neither of them are staff. She's a guest. He's just a
I mean, it's
spectator.
your music video. Should I do the fuck I want?
I get that.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to say
No,
is,
I know what you're saying, but yeah.
you have a whole organization,
Yeah.
and you left the final plan down to a random spectator.
Yeah.
They don't work there. Nobody came up to
Yeah.
him and said, sir, you don't
Yeah.
work here.
Yeah,
They just
right.
said, fuck it.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
The plot armor in that is crazy.
I don't even plot on
One-
it. I just would have got half the money.
Where was the prelims?
They showed it. It was like terrible montage. You're like,
That was the prelims?
Yeah.
This is the worst tournament I've ever seen in my fucking life. I don't give a fuck. That's the worst. That was your prelims?
Yeah, the guy with no bones. Like,
I thought that was the semis or some shit. I thought they just passed the whole fucking shit. That's terrible. I get that it's a movie. I get it's fictional. I'm not trying to go crazy. However, the fact that you did a montage.
I don't think it was a real tournament. I think they just had crews dance and be like, they just went from a score and they just started bumping all people from.
That just made it even worse.
Oh, yeah, it's a bad tournament.
And I get it. It's not like Karate Kid or
Yeah.
some action shit where we wanted to see at least a couple fights. And they did a montage too, to be fair. However, at least in the montage, you saw motherfuckers getting cooked. There was a Spanish dude in Karate Kid, the first one. He was beating people up.
Because it wasn't a dance battle competition in that way, like they were doing the whole movie.
right.
It was just judges being like, all right, this crew got a 7, this crew got an 8, et cetera, et
One of
cetera.
the judges was a fat dude. I
Yeah.
don't really see that.
Ain't one of them people can't sing that be judging American Idol or some shit? Or am I making that up?
But that was Randy Jackson.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
one of the
that's
Jackson 5.
true. Oh yeah, you're right.
So he had some talent,
Yeah,
at
you're
least.
right. I'm bugging.
But what if they used to be like Steve Harvey was probably like skinny at one point.
That's funny. That's funny.
But I'm just, well, imagine you in a comedy competition and you minding your business.
I've been in a comedy competition where I've been judged by non-comedians.
There you go. You see?
And it
It's
was
crazy,
awful.
Right? It's crazy. You just stand there like, what the
which
fuck
one
is
was
this?
that?
I don't want
You
to
don't
put
gotta
people
say
on
it.
blast.
Not on the camera.
Yeah,
Not on the camera.
yeah.
And if you turn it off, you can tell us.
I don't think the people that judge in that competition are gonna watch You Got Served.
Little old ladies who just like picked nice boys because they were like, I like you. Didn't even. I'm like, this.
Yeah.
Oh,
Exactly.
no.
That's. I'm sorry. I just had to come in that tournament as a whole. I just feel like
That's fair.
I mean, listen.
I get it.
They gotta give Little Kim some lines.
No, that's fine. I'm just saying if they did have a sequel and they had another tournament, hopefully at the end of that tournament
They already had a sequel, so
Yeah, but
They
they went, at least they went across the world.
I
They
feel
went
like the sequel is a real tournament.
Oh no, I'm sorry. It wasn't an international tournament. It was in Detroit.
But it could be international.
It
They don't
could
got that kind of money.
be. Well, yeah, they was like keep this shit in America.
Well, in 2011, that's a rough time to have a large international tournament in Detroit.
I'm just saying they. You're right. The plan was to split the money. I just feel like.
Feel like they should have fought back a little harder.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's my
listen.
fucking tournament. I don't care if this is what the people want to see.
Is
25,
it your
25.
tournament? If the prize is you get, now you can make the argument, but then again, that would have been stupid too because Lil' Kim still got to pick who's going to be in the video.
I think it shouldn't have been Steve Harvey to go tell him that.
Well, you
I
should've-
think it
you
should have
should've
been
just been
Omarion or one of
Omarion.
them. Should have been like,
Oh,
listen,
Omarion should. They were definitely going to listen to Omarion.
He was one of the competitors.
That's exactly why you're not gonna listen to him. Like, nigga, shut up, you lost.
He would have said.
He was biased.
He would have said it, and Wade would have been like, "Let's do it. Let's
Hear
fucking
me
go."
out. What if they just had Lil' Kim?
Just do it.
Just say it.
Just say it and say
That
to
would've been
because
much
it's her
better.
music video.
I can live
That
with
would
that
have
too.
been much better.
Right,
I can
because
live
she'd
with
be
that
like,
too.
I
Yeah.
want to, in her mind, she'd be like, I want a coherent
Yeah.
image for my music video.
I can live with that
Yeah.
too.
That
That's
would've
what-
made more
that's
sense.
Way more sense.
Yeah.
Like this is what I want to see instead of just a random spectator coming from the crowd.
And you still
Now
gonna
hear me
have
out
the same.
though. My
Okay, talk to
soul
me.
would have loved to have seen the grandma come out from the crowd and make the argument.
Yeah, that would have been.
Little
that would've
Granny
been
in
fun.
the pink T-shirt with
Yeah,
the heart
with
and Winnie the
with
Pooh.
on it. I think if they did do that, she would have looked at Elle and been like, "You better give my fucking money back."
Yeah, I think it would have been hilarious.
You
And that's
know
why
the
they would have
Grammy-
danced so hard at the end.
Right.
It would have made more
Yeah,
sense.
I gotta dance, bro.
Like,
Sorry.
I get it. And I know Steve Harvey's supposed to be the voice of reason, and he tried, and I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying,
There were better characters.
there's better
too.
characters that could have did it. That's all I'm trying to say. But I'm also mad at the tournament, because they stopped and let a spectator come out. I don't know any other tournaments in real life, sports, dancing, whatever. Even the Red Bull shit said they do.
They're red bullshit.
I don't see no time motherfuckers come up and go, "Hey, we gotta do it for the streets." And when they said that, the whole crowd was like, "Yeah!" I know most of them motherfuckers did not know what they was talking about.
This
It's
is
probably
like,
a hood
bro.
nigga.
There was like.
It was a hood dude like,
Yeah,
yo.
listen. It just means it's just a. They think it's black people way to say overtime. They just so happy to do it.
Black people say overtime. The
Yeah.
streets is crazy. Now when I watch the NBA, I'm like, to the streets.
Yeah,
It's
hot, nigga.
I
That would be
contest-
so cool. Oh, they go overtime. Got like go like Rucker Park.
Yeah, just start.
Let's just finish
NBA
it.
street shit.
Yeah.
I can attest. I didn't know what it meant. So
See,
That's funny.
And it's not because of her race, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
It's
It
because
is.
it.
He was trying to give you something.
That's how she was like, "Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. Keep it on."
That's
No, I know. I knew. I ain't gonna lie. But at the same time, I'm sure there was a goon in the audience like they about to square up. It's about
I mean,
about to go there.
it could mean what you want it to be. You don't even mean shit.
I know. Also, shout out to the
Because they didn't really take it to the streets.
they didn't. They just stayed inside.
Yeah.
Also, shout out to the doctor who knew it wasn't their family, but heard one speech and said, "I'll just tell you he died." I really think he told her that because he was annoyed.
Yeah, you know.
I think he was just like, "He's dead." Okay.
Like they're gonna, yeah.
He's just like. And shout out to the hospital that did not charge my man for punching the wall after finding out his friend died. And also, shout out to that dude because he could have beat up Wade. You punched the wall, my man. You could have knocked them motherfuckers out. You could have found Sonny and just one time. I can't punch no fucking wall. That's some Superman shit. You could punch a fucking
Yeah,
wall.
Well, it was
my kid Prodigy died.
It was a hospital. It's not like they probably
shit.
have
Wow.
well-funded walls.
Damn. No,
What if that scene was just improvising? He was like, just keep it. He hit it,
He
and turned
hit
around
the-
like,
he
yo,
hit the
my
drill.
fault. Word, he looked right in the director,
That
yo,
was
my fault, bro. Just go, just shut up, go. We only got the doctor for like 20 minutes. Because in black culture, he's also pretty famous too. He's been in a couple of shows and shit. He's also pretty famous. So motherfuckers is probably like, just say this speech and get the fuck out.
He's Mr. What, Ogilvy and
Professor Ogilvy in the Parkers. Yeah.
Mr. Parker's. You always trying to get with him.
Yeah, and it's just funny because he was just like, he was my friend. I dressed him, I fed him when he came to the house, and he was like, look, I don't know how to tell you this, he died, right? Just
Yeah, he's
please
like,
go
oh
away.
Jesus, these poor kids.
This poor kid. He just walked away. Homie was on the floor like,
What you gonna do?
What you gonna do? But once he pushed the wall, the doctor was like, I'm going to break.
He's like, well, he needed it.
Yeah, he needed it. This is what he wanted, right? I told you to go talk to the fucking family. Yo, he could have just called anybody from the family and just been like, yeah, just.
I mean, get to that point. But at that point, the doctor's like, there ain't nothing to see. Like, bro, you gotta take the
That's
hint.
what kept making me laugh. It's like,
Yeah, like, you not
that's
taking a hint, bro?
Bro, I just told you to talk to the. Once somebody says you should talk to the family,
That's the answer.
that's it.
Yeah.
You should be like, oh, you kind of got to.
Because he was fine, it would have been told you lived.
Yeah, he would have been like,
He
he in the
would've
back.
said,
Just
yeah.
give him a few minutes, I guess.
Or you would have been like, yo, you can't see him as a family only, but he's alive.
Yeah, but he's all right. Yeah, because
Or
that
he's
was
recovering.
he's recovering. Yeah, but once I'm telling you, once I hear, yo, you gotta talk to the fam.
Yeah.
One of his friends have been like, yo,
Yeah, but you gonna talk to the
she
family.
gonna talk to the fam, bro. I don't think you want to hear. Final question. In this world that we're in with nostalgia, with remakes and sequels of movies that came out years ago, would you rather with this movie, after 22 years, see a sequel or a straight up remake?
You already said prequel.
Oh, you said prequel?
Well,
Okay.
we we all agreed on prequel,
Yeah.
but I would like to see a musical theater adaptation.
Oh.
We talking Broadway?
I think it could be interesting.
Oh, don't speak that to the universe.
I'll go see it.
Here's the
I
thing.
would.
It should be
Really,
Hamilton.
you wouldn't see it?
No.
That should be Hamilton.
I feel like what's actually actually good about the movie is
The
the
dancing,
dancing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like, if you get some good people involved in, like, they could actually turn that very weak story into something much more impactful.
I don't know.
Look, and
It's pretty weak.
I'll be so honest, I am like very anti adaptations of movies to musicals, back to movies to musicals, from book to film to musical.
Listen, you better stay away from Broadway then.
I know, but that's my point. Is that like if we're going down this route, I at least want to see something a little bit different. And I'm like, this is. I mean, the last time we saw a dance musical. I guess we did Bring It On. Bring It On was adapted into a Broadway musical.
Oh yeah.
And you know what? It's pretty good.
Okay.
So.
There are a few movies that become music. Was it Death Becomes Her too? Like School of
They're doing a lot of B movies right now that are like Death Becomes Her and The Lost Boys. That was really good. Like I really liked the Broadway adaptation of that.
Dang.
I don't know. I feel like sometimes movies that don't make enough sense are actually way better suited to be on the stage.
Makes sense.
Like even some of the way they staged things. Like when Leah was watching Elle as trying to do physical therapy.
That was
Like, fuck this guy now.
That could have been on stage.
But that would have actually kind of worked on stage.
No, I worked in the movie. That was so funny. Like, oh, fuck this guy.
That's what you're saying. But also worked.
Yeah.
But the way it was shot, but it was like cheesy in the movie. You know, I don't think it would read as cheesy on the stage. But if I have to pick, I would say prequel. If we're talking making another film.
Yeah, that's true.
Steve Harvey prequel.
How you get a warehouse? How you know it's Emerald? You know they got a thing.
I would want a sequel, but I also want a reboot where Saint doesn't die. Just find another way to make up.
Okay, yeah.
But a sequel would be fine only because you can say like Dave and Leah are now married with a kid or kids, and these kids grow up to like be also.
Maybe those are the kids in the actual sequel.
Yeah.
You saw what?
Maybe those are the kids in the actual sequel. You don't
gotta
know.
find that out. You're right.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to, but
We gotta see if the actual sequel is in fact Pitch Perfect for the Hood.
That's true. 100%. You never know, my boy. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't mind a sequel.
Probably has a $4 million budget.
I want it where David, they have kids, but Elle takes over the warehouse because Steve Harvey is an old man at this point. And he takes over the warehouse and just, still has dance battles and stuff. But the bad guy is Wade Jr. Or it could just be Wade as, whatever
You
female
love these
name for Wade
generational
Jr.
beefs.
Huh?
You love these generational beefs.
Why not? They don't make sense. Well, I'm not going to make sense either. And I want Steve Harvey to still say that him and his friend share 25 cents.
But Steve Harvey still the same. So he can still be him.
Hear me out. Then we should go Lion King 1.5 with it.
Oh God!
You telling a different story.
And we should know, or was it Lion King 2? I don't remember which one. It's
Zero.
Zero.
Well, it's at the end of the day, it's Romeo and Juliet, right? We should have
That's two.
Oh yeah, that's
two.
True, that's true.
So we should have the child of the villain. Maybe that's a boy. And then maybe Omarion and Leah's character have a girl, and then they're the leaders of their own dance crews, and then they have a star-crossed lovers situation.
I mean, yeah, I guess that's more interesting than liking your brother's
Wouldn't it be cousins?
sisters.
Because wouldn't it be his sister and Dave and then Elle and some other lady?
Yeah, I guess.
They be cousins.
They have a little family dynasty.
Yeah, just dance, no incest.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like, no. Making Good ends up with Marcus Houston and.
Does he?
Oh.
No, I'm saying in the future.
Hypothetically, yeah.
Well, I guess, yeah.
I mean, they allude to another plot piece that they don't.
I in my head canon, she didn't like that. He had a sister, so she.
Yeah, she probably stopped being his friend.
Yeah.
She don't fuck with him no more.
Yeah.
She probably got with Rico.
She did bring it up, so I'll keep going. Yeah. I like that better actually.
Also, I think I know what you were saying earlier, where it's like it is kind of crazy that they had to beg him to be on the team. But also, when you think about it, it is kind of funny because they spent. I know he was wilding. He grabbed his sister, but he shouldn't have grabbed his sister. He was wilding. But I think it's kind of funny that when he was injured, he got pushed to the side by random people. He got pushed by his friends, and he got snubbed. And he could barely get up, so people had to help him up. So I think it's funny that they did knock him down, and he was just. David knocked him down, and he's just like this, like a turtle on the back of his shell. And he just. So at the end, they probably was like, all right, maybe he should be the one whose team wins because now they got to be like, yeah, we kind of fucked up.
We give him his recovery.
Yeah,
arc.
that's his redemption arc.
Yeah,
Because he was
that's
such a dick for so long that they're like, you gotta stop being a dick.
Yeah, but see, then they should have said anything about
Right.
that.
Yeah, exactly. No, you're 100% right.
Because that would have been interesting.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
could have had a speech where he was like, yeah, I was wild.
Yeah.
I was out of pocket and I'm sorry. Instead, they were just like, yo, bro, you gotta stop.
Either way,
He still didn't
either way,
listen.
the fix in either of those, whether Omarion's team win or gets to the finals or his team gets, the solution is for Elle to apologize. That's the solution.
Yeah. Then you
Is,
don't got a movie though. So
Yeah,
why
but
did
it's at
you-
the very end.
Yeah,
You apologize
sure,
at the
yeah,
end.
yeah,
That's
you
one
need-
line. I'm sorry.
You need to apologize. Man.
There's always a movie where somebody stops being friends. That's just a usual trope. It's like they're cool, and at one moment they're just like, we're not friends.
And they need conflict.
Yeah,
though.
they
Sounds
need
like
the
a
conflict.
weak friendship.
Yeah.
What are you guys not getting on 5-hour-long phone calls with your friends when you get in a fight, where you rehash everything in a way that by the end you're like, we're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I also never got delivered. I never had delivered drugs and got jumped. So I don't know what that
Absolutely
feels
not
like.
do that either. I do not know what
so
that
I was
is
like,
like.
And shocker, I haven't either.
Yeah, we don't know what it's like, ladies and gentlemen. We just know that it was crazy.
Yeah.
And you should say sorry to your friends.
You should
say
have to say
sorry to
sorry.
your
No, he
friend.
still need to say sorry. He said sorry to his sister.
And
but-
listen to your sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, listen to your sister.
But we do thank you for joining us on this fantastic adventure. To
Thank
watch
you for
Got
having
Served.
me.
Yeah, now you know where that South Park got it from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you let us know where people can find you, shows coming up, anything?
Yeah, for sure. You can find me on Instagram. My Instagram is Claire, CLAIRE, Sattler, SATTLER. It's just my name. First name, last name. And I've got a website, clairesattler.com. I update it less than I should. And yeah, you can find me, I think mostly like Instagram, TikTok. It's Claire Sat on TikTok.
That's that. Oh, that's
So-
your girl.
And I've got shows coming up here in Manhattan in July, and I also have a sketch comedy team. We do a quarterly show at the Pit called Foul Play, FOWL.
I like that.
Yeah.
Make sure you go check out Claire, please.
Mhm.
She's doing her thing out here. She's working hard to entertain y'all. Just like she came over here to watch You Got Served to entertain y'all.
And you know what? And I'm very appreciative that you guys had no idea that I did multiple years of hip hop and breakdancing as a
Oh,
child.
you
No.
bring that up. Bring that up.
We just-
Let me make sure it's all good over here. Yeah, it's all good. Keep going. Take off the charger. Go ahead, y'all. Bring it up.
That was very funny coincidence. I honestly kind of forgot when you sent me.
Wow, you suppressed that number?
I
how
was
long was
really
you doing
bad
it?
at it. I
That's
did it for
funny.
3 years.
Okay.
Damn.
You was younger?
Yeah. So
Wow.
I did a bunch of other types of dance first because my mom wouldn't let me do hip hop and breakdancing because it was too sexual. Which is, I mean, I guess
It was
it's kind of
kinda,
fair.
yeah.
I was like 5 when I wanted to do
Oh.
breakdancing. Like I started as a really little kid.
Oh, okay.
And I was not an amazing dancer, but I was a hard worker.
Mhm.
But I saw the kids doing breakdancing, and I was like, that looks awesome. I want to spin on my head. Never was able to do that, but we were keeping track during the film about which specific moves I can do / have done, and we did count 6 of them. So I was
6 of them.
6 more than me.
6-1 and me too.
yeah, it's okay. You probably could if I tried. If I just showed you, I promise you, I'm real bad at it. So
Maybe your mom was trying to
Yeah.
save you low key.
but
What other dances were you doing?
I did. When I was really little, I did like little kid,
Oh, okay,
little
yeah.
kid ballet taps. So that
You were
doesn't
trying to
mean
do hip hop
anything.
at 5 years old?
So then at 5, I did jazz dancing.
Okay.
I did jazz, I think, for 3 years. And
Okay.
so then I did that until I was 8.
Right.
And then I did hip hop from 8 to 11.
Yeah, you probably should have started later. That's a little later in life
You know,
thing to do.
it's okay.
Yeah.
I think what I learned from that is some things aren't for me. And that's okay.
That's okay.
And that's
That is
okay.
okay. That's 100% true.
But you can appreciate the art when you see it.
That's right. It ain't for everybody.
You
I
know?
respect that. But hey, listen, like he said, 6 more moves than me.
Yeah.
And if you was a few years older in 2004, you might have been in this movie.
I don't think I would have been anywhere near good enough, but I appreciate the faith in my spirit.
Honestly, you could have been, just like they had Saint, you could have been on Wade's team.
Wow.
Hey, listen.
I could have been the little white
Little
kid.
Just walk up with a scowl on your face.
That's-
Get away!
terrible.
Could have did that. They would have been like, oh shit.
Yeesh.
Anyway,
Yeah.
you can follow us at on all social media at Welcome to My Hood Films, X, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, of course. Subscribe, watch these videos, man. We be talking about some crazy hood films that you've probably seen. So
this
check
is
them
one
out.
you've seen.
Yeah, this is one you definitely seen. Yeah, 100%. You were
Probably
probably winning the $50,000, Davey.
Yeah, not me, but definitely some point in time.
I actually hopped to see this film. I think it was either, what did I go see? I want to say either Scary Movie 3, Euro Trip, or Soul Plane, one of the three.
I like how everything you said is not that much better.
Euro Trip was better. You didn't like Euro Trip? With Matt Damon, Scotty doesn't know. Scotty.
It was okay.
Oh,
What?
is that?
It's better than this.
That's what that.
Oh, Scotty doesn't know? Yeah, that's where that's from.
Oh,
Matt
okay. I
Damon
knew
is-
it was from a movie
Yeah.
from 2005,
Yeah?
but I didn't know what the movie was because I was 3.
Right. Listen,
Listen, we're not saying anything
Euro
else.
Trip is better than that movie.
Yeah, I mean,
Come on, man.
I didn't say it wasn't, but I'm saying like, damn, these ain't.
What a year for Omarion. You got served at that album. Jesus.
At least the
Yeah.
soundtrack was fire.
Yeah, that's like we told you, it's a hood rule that in hood films, the soundtracks are notoriously fire because most of them, the actors are musicians. Does not say the same for the movie, but the soundtrack usually you're like, why is this so good? Why is this so good?
Those guys, this is real job, not whatever the hell this is.
Right.
Cool.
It's like, no, I'm saying like it's good.
Music.
Oh yeah, right. That's the
Hence-
actual job.
Yeah.
Hence
it's
the
not.
potential for Broadway musical spin-off.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that. I'm telling you, they got Tony Awards in their future. Watch, Omarion's gonna get a Tony. You ain't even like, I didn't even think I would get it.
Maybe they can't really sing like that out loud and realize that's why they don't.
Well, the days are old. The
They
days
get,
are a
they
little.
get some young actors to
Yeah,
do
yeah,
it.
yeah.
And then, you know what? The largest black ensemble on Broadway could be not the Book of Mormon.
There you go.
Is that the largest black ensemble?
Yes, it is.
The Book of Mormon? Not
Yes,
the
it
Lion
is.
King?
For musicals or just
It's the largest black ensemble.
that's insane. I thought you was joking. You was dead
Nope,
ass.
dead
That's
ass.
crazy.
I'm gonna.
And look, I love the Book of Mormon.
Right.
But it is crazy that that's the largest black ensemble.
I'm gonna
on Broadway.
Google that and then you might have to go. You got to.
Because I'm thinking about what you just said too. I'm like, what in the Lion King?
Well,
I'm
'cause
gonna
I
talk-
don't,
yeah,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
think the
talk to
Lion
people.
King. I don't think the Lion King require. I don't think every actor has to be black in the Lion King.
No,
Right.
there are
I
high
think-
face masks anyway.
Right. So, but in the Book of Mormon, all of the ensemble, at least all of a good chunk of the ensemble, needs to be black.
I didn't see the Book of Mormon. I'm not trying to find out why they need to be black.
Hey, yeah,
It's
well.
set in Uganda.
Oh, there
Okay,
it is.
yeah.
There it is. Okay, that makes 100%
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
Makes 100%
I almost
sense.
forget what the plot is.
I mean, 15 years strong, man. I mean,
I
that's
know.
crazy. Gotta see it one day, I guess. And in the middle of the scene, Uganda! He's just yelling out. They were like, sir, you
I
have
think
to.
I'm good.
I think I'm good.
I think I've gotten by
We'll
this far.
support you in South Park. We're good. We'll support. The movie was good.
Yeah, but yeah, let's get you guys served up there, I guess.
If they're gonna do that, we need some more films. It can't just be you guys, sir. I'm just saying. We gotta get some more hood films. We gotta set it off. You know what I'm
You
saying?
want to set it off on Broadway?
As
You
a
know,
play, not as a music. Well, a musical
Okay.
can work too.
Oh.
Right when people see us getting shot in the street, she just starts singing. Just starts getting shot. That can work.
I want them to rap. They're the only
You can
bother.
rap too, Hamilton style. What's the other movie you hate so much? Woo? Tales from the Hood?
Don't.
South Central?
Tales from the Hood is good.
Yeah,
South Central.
that could be a fire musical, bro. And they realized they was in hell. Oh, don't let me spoil it for you. I think it's like,
I'm locked down the genre now, so I.
yeah. Go see that on Halloween, just the first one.
Okay.
Maybe what was it? The third one was kind of okay.
Yeah.
Maybe the third one too.
You,
But
you might want to stop.
stay away from the
Let's
second
see how you feel.
yeah, just do the one. Go to
Yeah,
one.
'cause
And then if
anything
you're feeling
after
good,
that-
just skip to 3. Do not go to 2 at all. Don't even.
If you're feeling really good, watch one again.
Yeah. The movie was so bad they made fun of Donald Trump, and I felt bad for Donald Trump. That's
I
how
didn't-
bad the movie was.
I didn't feel bad for Donald
was-
Trump.
I'm just saying it was
It's
that
thing
bad.
He's associated with the worst one in the
Of
trilogy.
course, but I'm just saying that.
Yeah.
Well, there's that too. Yes,
Yeah.
he is associated with the worst one in the trilogy. But
I mean, it wasn't so on the nose. It was just, yeah.
yes,
He wasn't like.
it's just the guy didn't look like him. But come on, man, President Dumas, and it was during the time of
That
his
could have
first
been for
inauguration.
Bush. That could have
It
been.
was his first inauguration,
Yeah.
and he came out the same time.
Okay,
and his
I'll
name was
listen.
President Dumas.
I
Come
listen.
on,
It ain't like I watched the movie when it first came out.
I'm not saying you did. Neither did I. I'm just
Yeah,
saying it.
I hear you.
All I can hear when you say that is Duma, the Vietnamese word for fuck you.
Yeah. It was
It
probably
could have been all in one,
Yeah,
honestly.
it
They probably looked it up and was like, let's do that.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, it's
just-
the only kind of clever thing they did in that movie.
Anyway, before we go
Yeah.
crazy with the argument,
Yeah.
let's sign off. But thank you, as always, for watching. Have a good summer. We'll be
Yeah.
back with another edition of Welcome to My Hood Films. As we sign off, your boy Marv and
Oni Francis.
Claire Sattler.
and we are off this, people. Peace. You just got served.
Here, and here.